When the barbs you worshipped and trust left you, I stayed. When you were in the dark, lost and misguided, I showed you the way. When even Blizzard themselves tried to bring us down with the Fist of Fate bug, I rose up, held your hand, smacked you in the ass, and showed you how to work around it and make it work. Don't worry, it's not gay, I was wearing socks. Not only that, I also brought you the Forbidden Berserk deck, only available to the Dust Devils enjoyers. So by God, I won't fail you now. As most of you are likely aware by now, the Dust Devils aspect for Whirlwind got not nerfed per se, it got fixed, right? We knew this was not gonna last for long, it was a bug, we all knew that. To a degree, I'm pleased by this because my wrist can finally rest. Unlike a lot of people, I was not running macros, so, you know, I was suffering here. But yeah, it's fixed. This thing was like a 3 to 4 times multiplier on your damage. So, yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. Unless you try to go about this a different way. Since that aspect basically got gutted by the bug fix, I had the idea of, you know, just going with Devilish. Make Devilish our main source of damage. And by the way, I already had a version of this build prepared for Season 5. Because we, you know, just in case, I had it prepared. I had some people run these builds last season, and it worked out. I don't think it was stronger than the other version, because, yeah, I was running the other version for a reason. But this build worked. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same level that we had in Season 5. Hopefully it will be better because we got a lot more damage from our Paragon board. But alas, the idea here, right, is we want to proc as much Devilish as possible. How do we do this? Well, thanks to the attack speed scaling that Whirlwind got, right, in Season 5, that we didn't make use last season because the aspect didn't scale with attack speed, but this one, in a way, does. So, as many of you know, Whirlwind itself has a passive that generates Fury when you hit enemies. So the idea is, you attack a lot, you hit a lot of enemies, you generate a lot of Fury. To complement that, we also have a ton of resource generation, right? Rowling Cry, things on tree, we got a ton of willpower that helps us there as well. I think we got almost all together like 200 or close to 200% resource generation. It's insane, right? We also have a roll on the ring here, right? Yeah. So, to make sure we also have Rowling Cry 100% of the time up, we have cooldown everywhere, literally. The only reason we're also not running, like, we have to invest a lot in cooldown to not run the shiftons on the ring is because slacking gives you a lot of fury, especially if you hit a lot, and especially if you have a lot of lucky hit that we have thanks to Fist of Fate. So the idea is you attack a lot, you proc slacking 3 to 4 times per second, you proc this one here as well, just to restore primary resource. This was buffed, by the way, this used to be 5, now it's 15, it's better. You can proc this around, I wanna say, maybe 2 times per second, 1.5 to 2 times per second. Mind you, you're not losing a lot here, because in Season 6, you just have an insane amount of additive damage from your Paragon Tree, so you're not losing a lot here, and this will just proc you so many more Dust Devils. TLDR, I know for sure this build will be better than the one we had in Season 5 when it comes to AoE situations. This build, basically, the more enemies you have, the more damage it does. Simply. When it comes to bosses, it's one of the reasons I really wanted to run slacking and this chance to like a hit. I think I couldn't test this, but I think we can proc up to 3 to 4 devilish procs per second. I'm fairly certain. Again, I'm not gonna be able to test this PTR, sadly. From the people that played it last season, it was working well enough, but you know, I will never be able to know for sure. I had a friend, Dedrick, I think I'm saying his name right. He might try it if he has the chance. Hopefully I'll get some data there. If any of you wants to try this, let me know down in the comments how it goes. I would really appreciate the help, because the way it is, this is likely the only way Whirlwind Diablos will stay alive next season. Because the spamming was just an insane multiplier, like I said before, like 3 to 4, maybe 5 times multi. It was really hard to actually test how much it was, because you have to do like frame by frame tracking of the procs, which no one wanted to do. I tried to do it once, my footage got like corrupted or something, like it was just like the frame rate was super low. I took it as a sign to not make myself a martyr and sacrifice myself. But yeah, like the Paragon Tree, as you can see, I have a bit more points. This needs some work. Like I still didn't have enough time. You know, it's 100% more points. I had to change a lot of the glyphs as well. We'll look at it. The skill tree is mostly done, I think. The skill tree is quite... I think you can trust it, more or less. By the way, we also have resource generation here. But yeah, as you can see, we'll also be gonna running Rupture to proc a more attack speed, right? It's kind of insane. I really have like high hopes for this one. Hopefully it realizes. If not, I mean, we got Spiritborn next season, so you know, I'll be playing it. I'll probably not be playing 100% Whirlwind, which is what I've been doing for the last 5 seasons, right? I only played Whirlwind builds. This season, I'll probably play like at least 50% Spiritborn, because I think the class is really nice. But yeah, like try this build if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, thanks for watching, and pray for Whirlwind Dust Devils. Pray. You, wait. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you do, Lilith will show up in your house when the clock hits midnight. Bye.